Harry loves baby music.
As for the most vulnerable groups in society, Baroness Halleck says too little thought was given to the impacts of school closures on children's education and mental health. And although disabled people, some ethnic minority groups and the elderly were at higher risk, this was given too little attention. Jean Adamson lost her father early on in the pandemic when COVID spread through his care home.
You know, my dad could have been, he could have lived longer, he may not have died, and certainly not died in the way that he did.
What do you call a man with a condom on his nose?
With the condom let down by Boris Johnson's
What do you call a man with a condom on his
The
nose?
report emphasises that those in care homes were uniquely vulnerable, and many died in ways that were deeply distressing.
I think of a sector who was abandoned. I think we were left to fend for ourselves.
Barely stinks. Mummy, you make it.
The report runs for a huge 800
He's just going to refuse.
all of this not to be in vain, and all of the loss and heartbreak not to be repeated. Baroness Halleck makes a series of recommendations, including that the impact of decisions
There's
considered should emergency powers of state
Dick dog. Babe. Meow. I'll make this up in Shala.
Keir Starmer has said tonight that he is taking measures to ensure the NHS and the government.
Keir Starmer said that he's dead.
Mum, can I go shop?
No.
As for Boris Johnson,
Yeah, go for it.
plans so far remain silent. Romney
Depends.
Scottish and Welsh governments responded to going down a break. Peter is in Glasgow and Peter in Cardiff this evening. Peter has come to you first. Good evening. In the first instance of Scotland, what
Dig the holes with your mum's penis. Put him in a mud, baby. Is bloody gay. Put him in a
Former First Minister to the pylon in the UK government, but her time, I thought, was also under scrutiny in this report published today. For a start, the report that trust was much too small to exceed the desires of ministers. Few were behind closed doors, partnerships, gold commands, making decisions for which there were no minutes kept. And she was also using private phones for work business, direct messages on social media. And again, that makes it difficult to scrutinise. Also, the fact that she deleted the bulk of her
What's this? What's this? Boosh! It's a boosh. A bush. A bush. A bush. Hoppa! A bush. A bush. A bush. A bush. Stop killing me! You're not nice! You're rubbish. No, I'm not. Watch this.
You're in bottle of this.
Watch this.
Across the UK at that time. But I think as Ronald highlighted, one of the more interesting things in this report was the point it was trying to make about evolution, in that the instinct of each of the four generations to do its own things.
Nice boobs.
In fact, it often caused more confusion when clarity and consistency was needed. And there's a clear
Nice boobs.
that before the next national emergency, whatever that may be, there needs to be a clear pre-agreed framework in place so all four nations are forced to work together far more effectively than they did during the pandemic. Thank you very much indeed. In terms of this report,
Nice bird.
is trying to limit some of the inactivity in another pandemic.
Bella is gay.
Important message from this statement in today's report.
So look, the primary responsibility of any government of the state
Christopher is gonna get him bothered.
report that if they'd locked down a week earlier, when
Boing.
demonstrates what we all knew anyway, which is the official ministers knew that the nation was on the verge of being overwhelmed by this virus. 23,000 people would still be alive. And that is not all. You know, as you yourself pointed out earlier on, when we on ITV were showing pictures night after night of the Italian hospitals being overwhelmed where the virus hit before it hit here. If social distancing measures had been put in place there, if people had been told to quarantine with children, we might not have had to lock down at all. Then over the summer, they say that, you know, Rishi Sunak seems like a misjudge. Then they wanted a circuit breaker. Some of the time in September. Again, if they had been in place, we might not have had the subsequent lockdown. And it goes on and on. The sequence of...
What a bot!
Now, the two big are, one, we need to, in this digital age, gather as much data as we possibly can.
Give me that.
Frankly, it's staggering how little data is being collected.
Those sticks.
Then you've got to have proper decision-making structures. One of the problems was before the advisory committee stage wasn't ever sure whether it was presenting analysis or recommendations. We had a Prime Minister who was way too optimistic about the outlook, could not take the tough decisions that were needed. Now, this isn't just about avoiding another pandemic. There are so many similarities here between the financial between
Hello.
2007-2008, when again,
Have you even got the camera?
about the risks we face were not acted on decisively by the government.
What have you even got your camera on? You're not even pointing at anything.
No, I'm pointing at the mirror.
It's not pointless. Why are you even recording? You're not even doing it.
Shut up. What? Why? Where's he bugging you? Shut up, Peston. Idiots.